morning, I was
Just hold it, sorry.
I was driving around Thunder Bay, 40 minutes trying to effing park to go and get this breakfast in a place that I wanted to go, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I ended up just going and getting a sausage sandwich, and there's no vlog.
Yeah.
It's like I've wasted my morning. That's how I think.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to park, and what's it like to park on this island?
So that's the reason why I use a scooter. I use a moped because I've got a car and I've got a moped, and I got rid of the car. Shelley uses the car because even now I don't want the car because you've got the weather, but also there's too many cars on the island. You just can't use it. You just can't do it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're back for another. Let me just sort this angle out and see what we've got. We're back for another. And I don't even know what direction this is going to go, but obviously you all know Darren Johns, and we're just having a chat and a giggle, and we've been hitting some balls, and he's had a lesson. How did your lesson go? What do you think?
That was really good because I've never had a lesson before. I've been trying to hit a golf ball with a stick for 15 years.
We call it cow's ass with a banjo. That's what we say. Trying to hit cow's ass with a banjo.
So yeah, to have my first actual lesson from an ex-pro is pretty impressive. So yeah, I learned some good things there.
I was doing it, and it was like the structure that I had was still there for you.
Yeah.
And it was when you have give lessons, it's not you need to do this, this, and this. It's like do this because of this. Do this, but if you do that, this will happen, and you can feel it. So I always wanted people, when I was teaching, my style of teaching was that I wanted people to understand why they had to do something, because if you understand why you have to do it, it makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you did. I saw in the last 10 shots that you were doing, you really started picking it up and started doing it.
Yeah.
And it all came from a video that I saw with you at the driving range in London.
Yeah.
You know, at the O2.
Yeah.
And you're at the O2 there, and I just saw that, and it was like, we need to have a chat. We need to have a chat and do it. It's like you help out a friend, don't you, when you do it? And that was it, really.
And I've learned today that when you're playing golf, always take a bag of apples.
yeah. Or a beer. Definitely take a beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a couple of shots, DJ. Do you want to point and shoot that one at me while I hit some shots?
Yeah.
I embarrass myself and see how it goes. If you could, I'd appreciate it.
Do you want this by you?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, we'll just stick it together. We're sharing a mic. That's all it is. Do us a favour. You stand directly in line. It means I can look later on and see how it works and see if it works.
I'll do a couple behind you and a couple in front of you.
It's been a long time, and I've hit a lot of bad shots here today, and I've just started hitting a couple of good ones, and I thought that was lucky. I just wanted to wonder why and see what goes on. So have a bit of it go.
Straight.
That's alright, isn't it? It's not bad.
You'll take it.
I'll take it. DJ now knows this is what he needs to learn. Putting a golf ball on a tee to save him bending over.
Yeah.
So that saves you back for a start. And a couple more. I am using the tee because that's like using stabilisers, by the way. Bit loosey-goosey, not the best, but I'll take it. I'll do a couple more.
One more from
One
you,
more.
I'll come round the side of you.
Yeah. This is literally, the last time I played was when I gave Willie's golf lesson. Yeah, that's a lot better.
You'll take it.
I'll take that, that's alright, isn't it? It's not bad. It's a warm game, like.
It is.
It's a warm game. Give it another go, a couple from here. The sound's starting to come back.
Yeah.
There'll still be loads of faults. Good players looking at that swing will find a lot of faults in there. But the sound is getting there, which is nice. That's the start, really. Once you get the sound, then you can actually, it means it's coming closer to the middle of the club. You start getting the finesse going. Yeah, that sounded good, didn't it?
Did.
I think we're going to stop on that. Okay. We're going to stop on that. Thank you, sir. I'm going to give you that for a second. How are you finding Tenerife?
Well, I think I said it was the 23rd time.
Yeah, 23rd time now.
And living here in the 90s. I don't face in the right way.
It's always see if it's on. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, yeah.
Being played. It's good.
Yeah, and there's still so many things I haven't done. I was saying to Rick earlier that I've never played 18 holes on a golf course in Tenerife in all the times I've been here.
Yeah.
And you know, that's on my list. I've done the biggest one on the list, riding over here on my motorbike.
That's incredible. I saw that. It was incredible.
It's a great tick, but yeah, I won't even go into that. Actually, that broke me.
You'll find all that on DJs Channel. Everybody who watches this has most probably already got it, so you've already seen it. But if you've not, go check on Darren Johns' channel and go and have a look at his diary of his trip on his Ducati down to Tenerife, because we still talk about that even now off camera in the bars as we just sat there chatting. It's just ridiculous. It's one of those ones for you ridiculous for all the wrong reasons. For me, ridiculous because it was incredibly hilarious, dramatic, you know, and all that. It was phenomenal. It really was. So I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I did really enjoy it, but there was just so much emotions going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is your channel, not mine.
Right. But that's the thing about touring, mate. It's interesting. What else are you going to do while you're here then? What else you got planned?
I'm having my second massage tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I had a massage Sunday morning and it was amazing. It really was amazing. And for all those that are thinking, no, it was just a massage.
Not that kind of channel.
No. And I'm booked in again for tomorrow. And after swinging a few golf shots, I'll need it. But
if you want to see what DJ Swing looks like from start to finish, we've actually just done a vlog on his channel for when you first came here for a golf lesson. So go over to the channel, go and have a check on it and see what it looks like. And I think that's the best way to see it, because we're not in anymore. We're too old for this lark.
Yeah, it's funny how you change your lifestyle as well.
Yeah.
Like I used to do track days on my bike. I haven't done a track day since before lockdown.
Yeah.
And I love doing them, but if I never did one again, it wouldn't bother me.
Do you know the thing about it is, I said this to everybody, I lost my hobby.
Yeah.
I don't know where or when along the way it was, but I lost my hobby. And when you think about it that way, you go, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Is that just a natural thing? That eventually you do stuff and then you just don't do it anymore, you know? And I've got no intention of ever playing golf again on a golf course. It doesn't interest me in the slightest. Whereas I've been out on Christmas Day, New Year's Day, practicing, you know, sleepless nights, British Open qualifier, sleepless nights. And now I just don't think of anything. I'd rather do anything else. I'd rather sit on a terrace with you, Shelley, just have a beer, have a drink and have a chat more than anything else. And that's how I feel about my hobby that's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving you bad news about your hobby, but it's just like I can't fathom that out about it. There's the psychology of people.
No, and do you know what? It's funny you say about hobby, because it's like YouTube. And
you've just had this.
Yeah, I've just had literally a month off, where I get home from, I've got a full-time job, so I get home from work and I don't want to sit at my desk editing every spare time I have. So I've actually stepped back from YouTube for about a month.
Yeah.
You know, I've filmed while I was here, but I'm not going to edit anything while I'm here because it just takes up your time.
Yeah.
So then your hobby becomes a chore.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to be a chore. I want to still enjoy it. So I'll step back, I'll give it a little while, and then I'll be back into it again. But if you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
The one thing I do is a bit different to you, is that on this channel, the Just Rick channel, is I see it more as a multitask. So for me, if I go and walk the dog, I'll go and walk the dog and I'll do a vlog. So therefore, I'm actually walking the dog. So it's not taking my time.
Yeah.
If I'm not vlogging, I'll walk the dog, I'll have my top off and get a suntan. I'll have a podcast in, listen to learn to something. So I tend to use it more as, I don't see it as taking my time up. The ones that do take the time up are Rick and Shelley, because that's literally, I'm not going to say it's work, but it is work because we've got an end goal to that. The end goal is to try and get people aware of who we are and who Shelley is. So I'd say in essence it is work, and I focus that, and that takes a lot. Those ones take a lot longer to edit than this one, because that one's a lot more like, I'll take not the pride, I want it to be right every single way. This I call a point and shoot, Whereas the other one is like edit, shot in, shot out, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it takes a lot longer. You know what it's like. It takes a hell of a lot longer. But
So what are you saying? I should get a dog?
get a dog, mate.
For all you dog lovers, I was bitten when I was young.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of a thing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't. You know, if Rollo goes to the dentist, he'll come round to the house. Otherwise, he'll never come to the house.
That's it.
That's fair enough. It is. We're going to leave it there. Listen, mate. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure just spending time with you. So we're going to go have a drink somewhere. Go and find something. We're going to leave those. Leave those for some other lucky soul.
Yeah.
Who can ruin their lives for another hour trying to hit them away. And we'll go to the bar and just have a nice one at the bar instead.
That sounds good.
Yeah. What is it? Lager Fanta Lemon Shandy.
Fanta Lemon Shandy.
You're wrong. He's wrong in so many different ways. See you later, guys. You know what to do as always. You know what to do. See you on the next one.